Those of us living in Ontario just got a huge surprise. Ontario Premier Dalton McGuinty has decided to step down as Premier of the province. Now, he has been there for quite a while. He has been the leader of the Liberal Party since 1996 and has been in office since 2003. Now, he has said that he will stay on as leader until the party has a time to choose a new leader. I've concluded that this is the right time for Ontario's next Liberal Premier and our next set of ideas to guide our province forward. Earlier today, I asked Yassir Naqvi, our party president, to convene a leadership convention at the earliest possible time. I will remain as Premier until the leadership convention, and it will be my honor to continue to serve as MPP for Ottawa South until the next general election. This did come as a huge surprise to, well, pretty much everyone, especially those in the party that were not aware that he was about to make a resignation. Now, what he said is that it was time for a renewal of the party. In other words, he wants to step down, allow someone new to come in, have fresh ideas, take over, take the helm, and possibly take the party in a new direction, or whatever it is that they're hoping this is going to do. Now, to be fair, this has been a very difficult time for the Liberal Party. I mean, they've had a minority government. The economy has been very sluggish. Ontario itself has only revived about 13% of the jobs that were actually lost during the global economic recession. Now, he said that one of the things is in his speech, where he was basically telling everyone he quit, so he was saying, we succeeded in certain areas, healthcare, education, we did what we were promised to do. Yeah, no, you didn't. A part of the reason why the Liberals came into power was to end the common sense revolution that was put forward by Mike Harris and the Conservatives that came after him, the common sense revolution of not spending money on things we don't have. So healthcare and education got cut. Not, like superfluous things. Some superfluous things that we did have, but the main cuts went to healthcare and education because what's really nonsensical is adequately funding healthcare and education and then cutting taxes on the rich. I don't know, that's not really a common sense revolution. It sounds more like standard conservative fare to me. Now, he absolutely slaughtered the healthcare system. I mean, where I am, the Niagara region, we're facing the closure of like 3 hospitals. So, I mean, it's an entire region we're losing 3 hospitals. It's absolutely insane. Now, he's also done the complete opposite of what it is that stereotypically Liberals always do. Bow to the unions and always do whatever they want. And in fact, Liberals have been just as bad to unions, almost as bad as Conservatives actually have. As you'll remember, teachers had their right to strike taken away in Ontario. Well, who do you think signed that through? It was Dalton McGuinty. It was the Liberal Party. Now, he has received a hell of a lot of bad press. He has been beaten up pretty bad in the media, and, well, it's his own fault for having done things that would get him beaten on. So he has had a really bad time as the Premier. He hasn't been given the best of circumstances, and he decided to destroy a lot of the things that, human life actually needs. Now, I think what this really boils down to is that he knows he can't lead anymore. He's not liked. People don't like him. And even more people don't like Tim Hudak. But you need to maintain that, being liked, even though despite the fact that Tim Hudak is not liked by the majority of people in Ontario, you still have to like the guy that he's running against. So I think what they're doing is getting the bad press, the negative press that's surrounding Dalton McGuinty, and putting in a new face to, try to wipe the slate clean as much as they can to put in someone new that's not going to be disliked as much as he is, giving them an advantage over the Conservatives because, they're facing a minority government and you really need a majority government to get really anything done. So I think it's basically going to be a facelift for the party, which is why he did say all those things about refreshing it and bringing in new ideas. I think if not him, at least maybe the party has understood that they've gone as far as they can with the Dalton McGuinty as the leader, and they need to bring somebody new in order to basically give the party a facelift. And I think that's the real reason why he stepped down. He's recognized this, or maybe the party came to him and said, "You're done. We need somebody else in." Well, regardless of how that actually happened, I think that's the real situation. The Liberal Party is looking to rebrand themselves, or at least refresh themselves in the eyes of the Ontario voters.